Thank you, Madam President. I rise today as Vice Chair of the California Legislative Jewish Caucus in support of SCR 6. The Jewish community and the Black community have long had a shared commitment to fight against oppression and racism and never to remain silent. And we remain particularly proud of the special relationship that Jewish leaders shared with Dr. King and of the role that members of our community played in the civil rights movement. I wanted to share a few key moments that highlight this sacred bond, which continues to serve as our moral compass. Dr. King chose Rabbi Joachim Prince, a Holocaust survivor and president of the American Jewish Congress, to speak just before Dr. King delivered his historic I Have a Dream speech in 1963. Rabbi Prince's address is remembered for his assertion that the most urgent, quote, the most urgent, the most disgraceful, the most shameful, and the most tragic problem is silence, silence that both of our communities have experienced. The following year, Michael Schwerner, James Chaney, and Andrew Goodman, two Jews and a Black man, were lynched while trying to register Black voters during the Mississippi Freedom Summer in 1964. Dr. King said, quote, "Those men who have been silent when they should have been speaking participated in that act." Rabbi Abraham Joshua Heschel, who was perhaps our most revered Jewish civil rights activist, marched arm in arm with Dr. King from Selma to Montgomery on March 21st, 1965, and famously said, quote, "When I marched to Selma, I felt my legs were praying," end quote. Rabbi Heschel's and Dr. King's friendship ran deep. 10 days before Dr. King's murder, he delivered the keynote address at Rabbi Heschel's 60th birthday celebration, calling him, quote, "a great prophet and one who refuses to remain silent." In return, Rabbi Heschel said, quote, "Martin Luther King is a voice, a vision, and a way. I call upon every Jew to hearken to his voice, to share his vision, to follow his way. The whole future of America will depend upon the impact and influence of Dr. King," end quote. His words ring true today. We're all deeply indebted to the life, legacy, and friendship of Dr. King. In his honor, we recommit ourselves not to be silent, and we stand with our Black colleagues and Black Jews to continue Dr. King's pursuit of justice. I also just want to say that as a legislature, we need to continue to stand against structural racism in the state of California and to tear it down. The structural racism that continues to afflict our state in housing, in education, in healthcare, and in our racist criminal justice system. And that means action, not just words. As we say in Judaism, may his memory be a blessing. I respectfully ask for an aye vote.